Hi guys, welcome back. Today is 23 of our 31-day journey. We're working to establish good habits, get some routines in our life so our lives can work sort of more on autopilot. We can accomplish all of the things that we're wanting to accomplish. So as a part of that, we've been having our morning routine and our evening routine. And so we're going to add something else to think about today. But first, I wanted to tell you about my morning. I woke up this morning at 4:30. My toddler woke up and he comes into the kitchen. He turns all the lights on. He comes into the kitchen and he gets into the refrigerator. Now I heard him this morning, so I came out, got him back to bed, but he went straight to sleep. I wasn't able to, and so I've been up since 4:30 this morning, and my brain was going crazy this morning, and so I just wasn't able to get off to sleep. So I've gotten a lot done. I got my morning routine done quickly this morning, or early, maybe not quickly, but early this morning. And I've noticed on top of my refrigerator, I've had a few things that I hadn't, you just kind of get used to things where they're at and you don't necessarily always see them. And so I just was looking around with fresh eyes and I noticed this big box up there, and which is so ugly, and I know it's looked really bad in some videos if you've noticed it in past videos, and so I definitely wanted to get rid of it or just clear off the space up there. So that was my decluttering this morning. So I pulled out, this box is, what it is it's mosquito netting. Here we don't have the window screens that we have in the US. We have this mosquito netting that we put onto the shutters. And so I have this mosquito netting. I can't get rid of it because I do need to put it up on all the shutters. We have all of the netting up now, but it's kind of getting worse for the wear, so it needs to be freshened up. So this is a task I'll need to get to eventually, putting it up, but I don't need it sitting up on my refrigerator in the meantime. Also, I found this box. We have a reverse osmosis filter, and so we have kept this box. I knew it was there vaguely, but I just had gotten used to it. It didn't bother me, and then now I was looking through again and got to get rid of that. So getting rid of this is going out. We don't need this anymore, so it's going out. And then also one more thing is I've had a basket of cloths, like rags, up on top of my washing machine, because I don't really use paper towels. I'm trying to get away from single-use products. So I wanted to find a new home for this basket. And so what I did was I cleared out the bottom drawer. Oh, here we go. I have all of my cloths and rags in here. So some of them are old towels. Some of them are like microfiber cloths. So now that is just the new home for them. So my morning started very early, but it's already been very productive, and I got my morning tasks tackled quickly, and so those are done already. And even I went in for work for a while, and then now I came home for the toddler to get some sleep, and have lunch. So anyway, we'll go in it a little bit later to get the other kids from school. But today we are talking day 23. Today we are talking about a new item in our day. We are adding a new item to our day, and it's not just an item, it's a whole new routine. It is now the afternoon routine. So we have the morning routine and we have the evening routine. These are routines that we've already been working on for quite a while, but now we're adding in the afternoon routine. Now what this looks like will be different for everyone, and it really depends on your life. And those of you who work out of the home, you will have a much shorter morning routine, and then you can have a longer afternoon routine. So it really will all depend on your lifestyle and what responsibilities you have. Now, stay-at-home parents or work-at-home people could have a longer morning routine, so that way they get right into the day, they start productive, they don't just kind of lounge around until lunchtime and then try to start being productive. They're actually being productive early in the morning. So that sets them up for the rest of the day. Work at home, work out of the home people, you might have quite a bit of stuff on your afternoon routine. For you, the evening routine will be really your productivity time. It's like set you up for tomorrow. And so that's the kind of stuff we're going to have on our afternoon routine, regardless of what our life is like. So you just personalize it for yourself. So for example, for my afternoon routine is I need to make sure help my kids with homework, or make sure they get their homework going, and make sure they make lunches. So basically for me, the first thing on my afternoon routine is after my kids get home from school, helping them get ready for the next day. So it's homework, lunches, papers signed if things need to go back to school, that kind of thing is on my afternoon routine. And then also one that's going to be probably for all of us is what are our dinner plans? So start dinner, prepare dinner, and we aren't doing menu plan yet. That is something we're going to add into our baby steps in a few days probably. And well, actually it will be a few days because we only have a few days left of this 31-day journey. So we'll talk about that later. But what you could do between now and when we actually start planning our menus or talking menu plan is you could kind of just keep like a list, maybe write down somewhere what meals you have had between now and then, or what meals can you think of that you know you like. Just kind of just be thinking, brainstorming between now and then. And so, but on our afternoon routine, we are definitely making plans for our evening meal and maybe even breakfast. Because the last thing you want to do is at 6 o'clock when your family is starving, you stand here just kind of, what do I make? What should I make? I don't know, and have to get takeout or something, like go to a restaurant or eat just something really that you would rather save for another time, or something not so healthy. Really what we're trying to do is we're trying to set ourselves up for success so that there's nothing wrong with takeaway, but maybe do takeaway when you want to do takeaway, not because you're forced to because you don't have another option. So that is what we're doing today. We're getting our routine set, and again, that's what it looks like. It's going to be up to you and your life. All right. So hope you're doing well. We'll chat tomorrow.